Hi, welcome to Team Fit to Love and Team Panacea's Cocktails and Coaching. We are so glad that you are here. We love to do this and share, kind of like our experiences with coaching, how we got into it, what has kept us in coaching, and really kind of take you on a little journey, as well as show you what's possible for yourself if you ever chose to become a coach. And so the one thing that we really like to ask you to do when you come to this event is we like to ask you to just have an open mind. Like, just go on the journey with us, hear what it's about. You're going to find out our personal stories into it, but someone invited you to this because they think that you have the potential to be a coach, or that at a minimum, you're going to enjoy the benefits and the perks of being a coach. So we invite you in to share with us. It's going to be myself and Kesa tonight sharing our stories. And we just really want you to, enjoy this. So in case you don't know, Beachbody has a mission statement, and their mission statement is to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy and fulfilling life. And that is a powerful mission statement. That is something that you can literally get excited for every day. And that's what keeps us coaches, just fuels our fire, is that we have the opportunity to help people achieve goals and live a healthy, fulfilling life. And that can mean so many things to so many people. Like, to some people, that literally means that they can't play on the floor with their kids without feeling like they can't get back up and they are exhausted and they want their life back. For some people, it's like, hey, I got a vacation coming up. I want to tone up, and lose like 5 pounds. For some people, it's like, I am on every medication you can imagine, and my doctor said if I keep going like this, I'm gonna die. Like healthy and fulfilling lives mean different things to different people, and we get to be the ones that help people get whatever that means for them. So I want to share a little bit about myself right now. I lied on here. I am 43 years old now. I am a wife. I've been married 12 years. I have 2 daughters. They're actually 8 and 11. Geez, everything happens in March, and I forgot to update this. And I really love my story to Beachbody because honestly, it's a very familiar one. It's one that many, many people have had similar stories. So I'm going to move this. I never can figure out how to put this. So Sandy's going to be so sad because in the recording things will be covered up. Sorry, Sandy, in advance. But what I want to share with you is that the way I started my journey with Beachbody had zero to do with coaching. I am a full-time teacher. I started 5 years ago. My children were 2 and 5 when I started this. My husband's an entrepreneur and works outside of the house, growing his own business 6 days a week. Full-time worker, 2 little kids, husband out of the house. I had zero extra time. So I was not looking at this to coach. What I was looking at is I was trying to lose weight, and I was doing Weight Watchers. I've got nothing against Weight Watchers. I always try to say that. But for me, it was like the 8th time I did it. And it was like definitely like had lost its luster. So at that time, the person who's my coach, Julie, she was doing this. And as I was losing and gaining the same 5 pounds over and over, week in, week out, she lost 40 pounds in over 6 months. And it just got to the point where I was like, I will do whatever you just did because I want those results. Well, Julie and I are super close friends. And she's like, okay, I'm signing you up as a coach so you get a discount. And I literally said to her, I remember on the phone, I was like, if you dare try to make me coach people, I will return all this stuff. Like, there is no way, don't you try. And she's like, I swear I won't make you try to coach people. but she was like, this is the best deal. We're signing you up as a coach to get the discount. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. And she happened to tell me that if 3 people join you on your journey, then it basically pays for your supplements, right? And at that time, we were really tight in our budget. We didn't have a lot of extra money. And so, me signing on, I now like it's the greatest deal ever. We'll get to that later. But for me at the time, signing on felt like a huge financial commitment. And what happened is the day after my products came, my neighbor next door was like, hey, I think I'm going to buy some of that Shakeology off of Julie. And I'm like, hey, you can buy it off me because I'm a coach. And so that's how it all started. And then I ended up putting on Facebook, like I'm doing this 21-day program, who wants to join me? And I actually had people like authentically just like, yeah, I want to join you. And that's what started me coaching. But I didn't want to sell my friends. I didn't want to do this. I was busy. And so that's kind of where it started. What I found though, is that when people started doing the program with me and we all just showing up authentically, trying to lose some freaking weight, right? Trying to get hot. That's so funny. Anyways, actually trying to lose baby weight and not feel like crap about yourself is probably what I should say. But what was amazing is I started getting messages from the people doing this with me, and they were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I can fit in these pants. This is changing my life. This is like the greatest. Like I haven't been able to get this weight loss or weight off. And I just started to realize like this was filling a void or filling my cup. And I didn't even know my cup needed filled. Like that was the thing. I just didn't know that was even a need for me. And after that started, I was hooked. All the busyness in my life, I was able to make room for this because it really made me so happy to help others. All right. I would love to have Kesa share her story, which is very different than mine.
All right. So I am Kesa. I have been a coach. Oh my gosh. I signed up in the December of 2017 with the launch of a brand new program that was coming out in January 2018. So it's 3 years now. I am a full-time paralegal. I am a wife. I'm a mom. I'm a bonus mom. I am an empty nester now. But when I started this, I had 3 very busy, active teenagers in the house. And I was a PTA mom. I had a 2-hour commute, all the things, to fill the time. But what brought me to Beachbody was I wanted to get in the best shape of my life. And now this was something that I would say every year, like, this is going to be the year I'm going to get in the best shape of my life. It's going to happen this year. And every year I'd get a gym membership, and every year I'd go for a little while. And then I would be like, oh, kids have this, or I got a meeting, or traffic sucked, or whatever excuse I could come up with. And the gym membership, I was just paying for it. I just wasn't going, which is stupid. Like that's such a waste of money, but it is what it is. So I had seen that. And here's a little funny story. I actually had Beachbody on demand and had never touched it for like 7 months. Totally had forgot that I had it until I saw somebody had posted something about an accountability group. Anyway, I see this launch coming up for this program. It was called 80-Day Obsession. And I saw like the before and after pictures. And I was like, yep, totally doing it. I am going to be the healthiest I have ever been starting in 2018. And so I started researching. I'm a paralegal, so I am a researcher at heart. And I started researching and found out that I could get a discount if I signed up as a coach. So I'm cheap. And I knew right then, like, I'm going to sign up as a coach anyway, because any way I can save money, I'm going to do it. But I was super curious about this coaching thing. I was like, what is this? Is this a scheme? Is this real? Can you really make money at it? Like, what's going on? So I reached out to my coach, Kelly, and was like, hey, I'm looking at signing up. I know I want to sign up as a discount coach, but hey, what's this coaching thing? And so we chatted, we actually met for brunch, and the rest is history. I was like, all right, I'm gonna try this coaching thing, but here's two things. One, I don't do social media, and two, I'm not selling anything. Like, those were the two things that I told her. Like, it's not happening. And she was like, all right, whatever. Like, and so what I have found was that I fell in love with the programs. I fell in love with the nutrition plans. I learned so much more about nutrition. I thought I was a healthy eater. And I was, for the most part. I just found I wasn't eating enough. And it really taught me how to eat for my workouts. Here's the other thing. My yo-yo exercising turned into, I have worked out consistently since signing up as a coach. So since January of 2018, fall of 2017, whatever it was, I guess December would be winter, not fall. I worked out consistently to this date. So it has been the end all save all. So I can actually say that I have gotten into the best shape of my life through Beachbody. So your turn, Laura.
Here I am. All right. So what Keith and I want to do now is we want to kind of bounce back and forth and just share with you some of the varied benefits of coaching. So the first one is the discount. So here's the deal. We both talked about how we signed up for the discount. The majority of people sign up for a discount, even if they don't ever coach. Like, it's just the best way to get the products. And so you can see right here on this graphic, you can see, well, first let me explain. The way the discount program works with Beachbody is kind of like Costco or Amazon, like however you want to think of it, where there's a fee to get a better deal, right? So like the way it works with Beachbody is you pay a $15.95 a month fee, but then you get 25% off all your products. So like in this graphic on the left, you can see our Shakeology, which, by the way, freaking amazing. My hair, my nails, my energy, my craving, like everything's better in my life since I started drinking Shakeology. But our Shakeology at full price is $129.95 for a month's servings, which is like what, $30 a week. However, if you get the preferred member price, which is the same as the coach price, we use those words interchangeably, it's down to $97.46. Now you do have to pay for your monthly fees. So the difference in that savings is like $16 a month, which, if you think of that over the course of a year, that's about $200 a year. And you're going to love this. Now, for me, the second graphic, the one on the right, is actually showing like the discount that you would get off of the performance line, which is, you know, it would end up being, it's a little less money. So it'd be like $11 in savings a month. But here's the reality. A lot of people like Shakeology and Performance Line, and you don't pay that $15.95 twice. So you essentially would save the $16.54 on the Shakeology. And then notice over here, you're saving $27.48 on the Performance Line. So it really does, like when we say this pays for itself, it really, really does. Also, just so you know, like these are two of our flagship products, but the reality is we've got a ton of really awesome products. Like we have bars that are amazing. I have our chocolate peanut butter bar for dessert on the regular. We came out with a tea that is slammin'. I love the pomegranate one. And they just literally today released one that has like an energy component. I'm totally using that to kick my Diet Coke habit. Like we have amazing products, cleanses and stuff, and you get the discount on any of those products. And so it really pays for itself.
All right, so this is one of my favorite perks that Beachbody offers. And so if you are military or retired military. It doesn't matter if it's current or you were military in the past. If you are military and you sign up as a coach or quote preferred member, which is discount coaches, people that just want to sign up for the discount, your $15.95 fee that Laura was just talking about, that monthly fee, it's waived. It's gone. Like, you don't have to do it. So instead of paying, saving $16 a month on Shakeology, you're saving like 30. And I don't know what the math is on the performance stack, but you're essentially saving the full 25% and you don't have that $15.95 monthly fee waived. There is also a $40 fee usually when you sign up for a coach fee that is waived with a military discount or when you purchase a challenge pack. But this is an amazing opportunity, and all you have to do is after you sign up, you submit your form and your paperwork, and then you're golden. So
awesome. And the only other thing I'd say about the military thing, and I'm sure if you're military, you're aware of this, but a lot of times this can be a slam and, like side hustle for military people. Because Julie, who I was referring to, like, her life has been completely unpredictable because her husband's in the military and they move every 2 years. It's made it challenging for her to really have a job. And so this is an amazing opportunity if you are in that realm. So I want to talk to you about the community and the trips. So here's the deal. Like, I can't even tell you how big the community is in terms of like, that's why people love coaching. Like, you might start coaching because you want a discount, or you might start coaching because you want to help people. But what really becomes amazing is that you just become like family with the people you're coaching with. And you have these opportunities to go, like, we right now are signing up for a trip to Punta Cana in 2022. Like, tons of us are going. We're so freaking excited about Punta Cana. There have been other trips on cruises or Riviera Maya, all kinds of really cool trips you can earn just by helping people. But in addition to those trips, we also have our annual team summit, or an annual Beachbody summit, which changes. It's been in, Nashville one year, and it was in New Orleans one year, and this year it's in St. Louis. It turned virtual, but get this, our team is still going to be in a house together. And why? Because the freaking community. I can't even tell you, like, Kesa and then Kelly, who's not on this call, we actually Kelly and I flew from different sides of the United States to Kesa's house in Wyoming, why she lives in Wyoming is still beyond me. But we flew to surprise her for her 40th birthday. And like, guys, we didn't know each other before Beachbody. None of us. Like, this has created friendships that would make me travel to Wyoming. So the community is truly amazing.
oh my gosh, you loved it. You loved the snow and everything. And it was pretty amazing. Like, I'm not kidding you. They got a hold of my husband and surprised the crap out of me for a weekend. And like Laura said, I didn't know Kelly, my coach, when I signed up with her. I didn't know her. I dropped in her DMs. I guess it was on Facebook, because I didn't even have Instagram on it at the time. And so, complete stranger. And I met Laura through coaching as well. And so when she talks community, like, the community is the thing. And it is something that I've never experienced before. So I'm going to talk to you about 3, and it's free. So when you sign up as a coach, essentially, you're usually going to sign up with what we call a challenge pack. And that challenge pack, depending on what you get, ranges in price. But generally, if you get 3 people to sign up with you, you've earned your investment back. So, and we want you to invite people that are closest to you. Why? Because it is an extra form of accountability. I promise you, like, how many times you're like, hey, do this race with me, or hey, go to the gym with me, or hey, you want to do this thing with me? Like, Friends are the best form of accountability. You can encourage one another. You can complain about how awful that last workout was or how stupid it was, and you never want to do it again, but then you're going to hold each other accountable to show up again. And for every person that signs up with you as a discount coach or a coach, you're going to earn a $50 commission per person. We call it a, I don't even remember what it's called. Whatever, you're going to earn $50 per person. And that means you've just paid for your investment. And if you continue to sign 3 people up every month, and let's say you're doing Shakeology every month, you're paying for your Shakeology, plus you're putting a little extra money in your pocket. So, and inviting your friends is super simple. All you have to do is, say, hey, you know what? I'm going to try this workout program. I've never done this before. I want you to do it with me. Let's hold each other accountable. You want to do it with me. And it's really can be that simple.
All right, so I want to talk a little bit about personal accountability, and I love this. So the picture you're looking at right now is my official before picture. And the truth of the matter is I had never in my entire life done anything health-wise that I really stayed committed to, particularly when it came to fitness. I had lost weight with Weight Watchers. I talked about that, but fitness and me, guys, I was on a kickball league and we drank beer on the field. That was the only sports team I've ever been on. And so this was not my realm. Well, that's a lie. I joined track for one day of middle school till I realized track meant you had to run. And I was like, oh, running? Guess I can't do that. So this really was out of my realm. And so when I signed up for this, and I signed up for a program where you worked out 30 minutes a day for 7 days a week for 21 days. And I thought that was crazy, cray, who would do that? But guess what? I did that. I showed up and I did that. And why did I do that? Or how did I do that? Because I had a coach, because I had accountability, I had support. I had people who actually gave a crap about if I showed up or not. And that made a huge difference for me. And that difference, that change that you can see in that picture, I can't even tell you the number of people who have been inspired by the fact of that. And I want to make something really clear, because right now I've noticed that there is a movement against these before and after pictures. People are starting to feel that this is, body shaming, really. And I want to speak to that for 1 second. To me, that before and after picture, I've had so many people start to change their life and literally change it in a way that they told me they couldn't do before because of this. And so while that's never meant to shame someone, yes, I changed my body. The bigger thing is, and you can't show it in a picture, I changed my life. Guys, I'm actually heavier than I am in that after picture right now, but actually a number of pounds heavier. And I don't look at myself the way I looked at myself in that before. Because on this journey, I've learned the value of me. And that is so freaking rad. I no longer let the scale determine my value. And that's what I gained. And so when I showed up and I did this, and then I got people doing it with me, it gave me a role I had never had before. I had always done Weight Watchers where they told me what to do. Guess what? I was in a role where I got to tell other people how to find success. And me in that role made me show up for them. And that was incredible. Because I'll be honest, guys, even with my coach and even with people pouring into me, I think first of all, my chance of finishing would have been less. But definitely my chance of continuing past one program would have been greatly diminished had I not had some people who were counting on me to show up. And that's something that's it's a woman truth. Like it or not, we show up for other people more than we show up for ourselves a lot of times. And I'm telling you, putting myself in that coach role, even if it's just with your bestie, would transform your life. I can't recommend it enough. And it's one of those things I didn't even know how important it was until after I had done it.
Okay, success starters. So Laura talked about, the perks of our trips and summit. I'm going to talk to you about success starters because this is pretty rad. And I wish they actually had this when I signed up as a coach, because it totally would have pushed me a little bit harder, to be quite honest. But when you become a success starter, that means that you are helping 3 people. Well, I'm just trying to figure out how to explain this. 3 people your first 3 months out of 6 months. Did I explain that right? Did that make sense?
I would say
Right?
out of your first 6 months, you need
You're
to help
helping.
3 people for 3 different months.
Yes. Laura said it great. So when you do that within your first 6 months, you will get a free ticket to our coach summit, which is awesome because you get to meet all these other coaches in person. You get amazing training. You get to work out with the trainers. Like, it is just a ton of fun. But this one is actually probably my favorite. You get to be a participant in a test group for the upcoming program, which is amazing for your personal accountability because you are in a test group. So you get access to that program before anybody else does. And it is propelling for your business because you are those people in that before and after photo, right? That they use for the programs. And so it is a pretty amazing opportunity that you get, and it's only offered to new coaches. 3 out of 6 months, you have to help 3 people per month. So.
And the only thing I'd add here is that when you do that, you start your business off with momentum, which, like the graphic here is saying, you earn more money, but that's really about the momentum that you create. And when you create it fast, in the beginning, it's very fun. Now, I know coaches who have done that fast, and I know coaches who have not, and everyone's happy. Don't get me wrong, but it's fun when you run a little fast in the beginning, when you're kind of like you don't know what you're doing. You're just so excited that you're like, woo! Like it's a wild ride. So one thing that we really encourage people to do is to dream, right? A lot of us have heard about vision boards. I, this year, have gotten very into vision boards and very into monthly intentions and things like that. And, one of the things about dreaming is that you're going to need to fund your dreams, right? So this is an avenue that can take some of those things that you want for yourself and make them a reality. And that can be so simple as you just don't want to pay for shakes. Like, I don't want to pay for shakes. That's where I started, right? And it can be as big as I don't want to work at my full-time job, which is actually where I am now. I personally am working to match my full-time salary. But your dreams can all be different. If you can make a car payment a month and take that off the family, maybe that would add less stress in your house. Or maybe you're just sick of feeling guilty if you get your nails done. And maybe if you earned a little extra money, like, you would enjoy getting your nails done because that right now is something that you don't always feel like you can do. Or perhaps it's just dates. Like, I just want to fund having fun, right? Whatever it is, what's beautiful about this is while you change other people's lives, literally, you're changing their lives, you get to change your own. And that's just powerful. So I can't encourage you enough. Dream, what could you do with an extra $100? And then expand it. What about 300? What would 500? What would $1,000 a month? Or even 2,000? You can keep going, but think about what that could do for you. And it allows you to see, yeah, this is something I might want to do. Kesa, will you tell them about how they can actually sign up and what's going on right now?
Yeah, but before I do, I am going to put in the legal disclaimer with Beachbody that that Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of income or success. What you put in is what you get out. Like, is really what it comes down to. So how do you sign up as a coach? Super, super easy. You sign up as a coach with a challenge pack, and a challenge pack is going to get you 1 year access to Beachbody on demand. Right now, actually today, we just launched a brand new Shanti program, which if you don't know Shanti, you might know some of his previous programs like Insanity, Transform 20, oh my gosh, T25. He's got a whole list of them. But we just launched this program. So you can get a challenge pack with the newest launched program. You will also get access to the 2 nutrition programs. You're going to get, oh my gosh, this whole list of things right here. The thing is as a coach, you have to be proof that the products work. And so this is how you do this. What's great about signing up as a coach is you don't have any inventory. You don't have to keep anything. You don't have to ship anything. You literally sign up. You only pay for the products that you are going to use. That's it. When you sign up with the challenge pack, your $40 fee is waived, and you're going to get all the training from your upline, from your coach. And just so you know, with this, right now, there are some serious promos going on with this Shakeology challenge pack, or this Let's Get Up challenge pack, I should say. Beachbody was pretty amazing and threw out some $40 promo codes that are only good through Wednesday. So if you are super curious about trying these products, signing up as a discount coach, going all out, deciding that you want to make a little extra cash on the side, like now is the time to do it. And you should reach out to the coach that invited you to this, because they may still have a promo code available to give to you. So that's really how you sign up as a coach. And again, like, we have trainings for you, so you don't have to feel like you're just a fish out of water. But quite honestly, like, that's part of this process as a coach, is you learn as you go. So did I miss anything on that, Laura?
No, the only thing I'd say is if you're already or signed up with a challenge pack in the past, there's actually a way that you can like pay the $40 and get it right back. And so that's another avenue. If you are already in our Beachbody ecosphere, that would be an idea. So this page is not, it doesn't include everybody, but this is our team. These are the faces of Team Fit to Love and Team Panacea, who work together to change lives. We are a varied group. If you look at this group, you're going to see that there is a variety of people. There is room for you on this team. You belong here. Like, there are a variety of ages. There are a variety of stages going on. There are a variety of backgrounds. There are a variety of races. There's a variety of people on this team, and there's room for you to be with us. And so really want to, in closing, encourage you to just reach out to the person who sent you this video and let them know where you're at. Let them know what spoke to you here, what questions you still have, what you may be wondering. Like, this is an open conversation. We want people to join us on our coaching team who are excited about the possibility, who are excited about what could happen. We want people who are ready to take some risks, to step outside of their comfort zone, and to let us show you how you can change lives. And I promise you, if you choose to do this, whether it's just for a discount or whether it's to be a full-on coach, it really can be one of the most transformative decisions you ever make. I will say, in my life 5 years ago, I had no idea this was going to change my life. I just wanted to look less fat, is what I said at the time. I don't say that anymore. Now I can't imagine my life without this journey. And so thank you. We just want to thank you so much for taking the time to be with us tonight. Kesa, do you have any closing words that you wanted to say?
Nope, I'm the one that talks the least, so I think you I think you've rounded it out well.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you and your face on this team page. All right. Have a good one.